Welcome to this December 19th, 2024 YouTube live stream. Welcome. Hit that like, hit that subscribe tab if you're new here at Freedom News Now. Welcome. Hit that like, hit that subscribe tab if you're new here at Freedom News Now. I'm so thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here for these YouTube live streams. We're talking police officer fired for insane arrest on Police Bodycam Live on this December 19th, 2024 YouTube live stream. Here at Freedom News Now, I'm your host, Justin Mack, coming to you from the war room, straight from the underground. Make sure you double tap that screen. Watch the magic happen. Let's get those likes up there. Share this live stream out there. Let's get some numbers in here today. Breaking the Matrix today. Game over, Matrix. Freedom News Now and the Freedom Army. Coming to you from the war room for police accountability and civil rights education and information. See what kind of numbers we can push out today, this December 19, 2024. Die, welcome. Rammer, welcome. JT, welcome. We may have to tone it down some for this live stream. Our professionals giving us that are advising us on our well-being. They're saying you might have to tone it down on just insane a little bit. It's causing your blood pressure to go up. I don't know if I can do that or not. What do you guys think? They're saying just insane is going to have to be more like just in normal or just in regular. I don't know about that. I don't think we can do that. I don't know if we can do that or not. Trying to slow us down on just insane here a little bit. I don't know. Maybe we'll have to a little bit. We'll see. Hope y'all are having a great day today. Talking police officer fired for insane arrest on Police Bodycam Live. Breaking news out of Texas, Fort Worth. Stay with us. It's coming to you from the war room. It's Justin Normal. It's Justin Regular. Just Justin Regular here, guys. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's going to work or not. People trying to rein in, trying to take control of Just Insane. Never going to happen. I don't know. Maybe just Justin Regular here, guys. Justin Regular. Sevenfold welcome. Yeah, we've got some breaking news. If you haven't heard yet, if you're just joining us for this live stream out of Fort Worth, Texas, police officer fired for insane arrest on police body cam. That's a Carolina and Fort Worth arrest that she took. She was just convicted by a jury of her so-called peers in Texas. You know how Texas is, full of bootlickers. They love licking that boot in Texas. Found guilty by a jury of peers for resisting obstructing. Then the next day, the police officer was fired by the Fort Worth Police Department. Police officer Matthew Kruger. I've got the article here. Stay with us. Stay with us. We're coming to you from 133 Degree Street here in Freemason, Michigan. Coming to you from Christ is King County. Hit that like, hit that subscribe here at Freedom News Now. He got his uniform cut off on him. Live. I wanted there to be record that live when his uniform got cut off of him. Go there, Justin. Regular, guys. Just Justin Regular here. Normal, Justin Normal. Justin Normal's not going to work. That's not going to put up no numbers. They want to try to rein in Just Insane. It's all about Just Insane here. Coming to you from the war room, straight from the underground. Not Justin Normal here, guys. Just Justin Normal here. Christine, welcome. We're talking police officer fired for insane arrest on police body cam live coming out of Texas, Fort Worth, Texas. The police officer, Matthew Kruger, who used excessive force on a First Amendment auditor, cop watcher, citizen journalist, YouTube creator, Carolina, in Fort Worth. If you haven't already, make sure you show your support to Carolina. Go subscribe to her channel. She's real close to 100,000. Let's get her over 100,000 subscribers. After this live stream, go check out her channel. Show her support. She just got 30 days. Was convicted by a jury, 30 days for the resisting charge. The judge set it aside for appeal. And the very next day, the police officer, Matthew Kruger, was fired by the Fort Worth Police Department. So at least the Fort Worth Police Department did the right thing, fired him. It took a while. He was put on desk duty for a while. Let's check out this article. Imbalance, welcome. Job, welcome. Fort Worth police officer fired over excessive use of force and arrest of 60-year-old woman. Breaking news, December 19, 2024. Fort Worth Police Department said the police officer used force to take the woman into custody, resulting in her being sent to a hospital with injuries. Fort Worth, Texas. The Fort Worth Police Department has fired one of its police officers after investigating a use of force incident where the police officer reportedly injured a woman while arresting her. That's Carolina and Fort Worth. This is an article out of Fort Worth, Texas. The police officer, Matthew Kruger. Police officer Matthew Dummy Kruger, Matthew Kruger, was fired following an admin investigation into the incident, which happened in June while he was on duty. Police officers responded to a hit and run crash when Carolina Fort Worth, who records police interactions and posts them to her YouTube channel, was also at the scene live streaming. The body camera footage showed the police officer exiting a patrol car. And seconds later, he attacked the First Amendment auditor, cop watcher, Carolina and Fort Worth. The police officer then told her she was under arrest, wanted to handcuff her. Carolina was knocked unconscious at the moment, yet the police officer, Matthew Kruger, was still continued to yell, stop resisting, after he already knocked her out. Really? The entire interaction between the first words exchange and Carolina being knocked out unconscious lasted 15 seconds. That's how fast it can happen, guys. These police officers are like ticking time. You know what? Imagine how this police officer is with his family members. Someone better go check in on his family members and make sure they're okay if he just got fired. Imagine how many black eyes they have all the time, how many excuses they got to explain to their coworkers for the new bruises on their arms, the new bruises on their eyes. After their police officer husband comes home or wife comes home, significant other, after having a bad day, after getting recorded by First Amendment auditors. We're just recording and document here. First Amendment auditors. Stand on the right side of history, the law-abiding heroes. Not a First Amendment auditor doing that. That's a police officer. Matthew Dummy Kruger. Matthew Kruger. So yeah, but now it goes to she was arrested, charged, convicted, got 30 days. It was set aside. I think she has a good case to win on appeal. She'll very likely win her case on appeal. Now they'll be able to use the fact that this police officer was fired for excessive force, and it should get overturned in appeal, I would think. Had they been allowed to use that in the original trial, had the police department not withheld it until after the day after, fired him the next day. Why they did that, your guess is as good as mine. I guess not to influence a jury one way or another. As if it matters. It's all fully rigged. It's all fully stacked. To be on one of those jury pools, there's such small little pools, small little numbers, especially in these smaller communities, maybe 1,000 people. They always pick the same 12 people every time. They might pull in 100 people, pick the same dozen every time that are married to police officers, or they're police officers, or they're court workers, or they work for the government, or their family works for the government. How is that a fair jury trial? How is that fair and equal justice? It's not. But that's why we're here exposing it. We're trying to restore rule of law here in America. We can just record and document. Stay with us. We got more police officers on body cam, fired live. Carol, welcome. World, welcome. Anon, welcome. Martin, welcome. It's the GM of the 1A audit community, the top G. I'm so thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here on these YouTube live streams. I'm your host, Justin Mack, coming to you from the war room, straight from the underground. We're talking Fort Worth police officer fired for excessive force on one YouTuber, Carolina, in Fort Worth. Make sure you go show her some support. She was just convicted, got 30 days in jail set aside on appeal. Most likely, very well may get overturned on appeal, and she'll be going forward on her civil suit. But the police officer involved, Fort Worth police officer Matthew Kruger, was fired. Breaking news, December 19, 2024. So that's a win. That's a W, guys. That's a win. That's a start. It takes a while. The wheels turn slowly in the system. We've got more police officers fired. Let's continue on with this report out of Fort Worth, Texas. Both the major case unit and the internal affairs unit of Fort Worth Police Department immediately began investigating the incident, police say, and Kruger was transferred to a unit with no public interaction during the investigation. Oh, he was put on desk duty. He was stuffed in a closet somewhere. Stuff him in a closet. Keep him away from the public eye. They can't keep him under control. They can't keep this police officer under control. Had to stuff him in a closet for desk duty. Police officer Matthew Kruger's chain of command found through the investigation that the excessive level of force he used was not justified and violated Fort Worth PD policy. Fort Worth Police Chief Neil Nokus agreed with the determination and fired police officer Matthew Kruger. I got to hand it to him. He did the right thing. Fort Worth Police Chief Neil Nokus did the right thing. You got to give them their props when they do the right thing, when they fire a police officer, when they cut their uniform off of them. You know, he took a lot of heat. He took a lot of pressure from we the people, from you, from the 1A audit community, the YouTube community, the social media community. They took a lot of pressure, a lot of phone calls, emails. You know, you deserve a pat on the back for this one. We the people, all the 1A audit community, letting your voices be heard, exercising your rights to be heard. You know, that's all part of it. That's all part of it. Each and every one of your phone calls, your emails makes a big difference, more than you know. So I salute you. All you freedom lovers out there, I salute you. All you patriots standing on the right side of history with the law-abiding heroes, the white hats, the First Amendment auditors, the activists, the citizen journalists, independent media, guerrilla journalists. It's never been a better time than now to get out there and exercise your First Amendment rights. Engage in that First Amendment audit. That first cop watch. Film the police, record the police. Going on further in Fort Worth. Police Officer Kruger had been with the Fort Worth Police Department for little less than 8 years and was assigned to the patrol unit when the incident happened. That's quite a while, 8 years, nearly 8 years on the force. How many other incidents of excessive force has he used on the police force while employed by the police force in those 8 years? I'm guessing quite a few. This one just got exposed because it was Carolina. It was a First Amendment auditor. Got exposed by a YouTuber with a good-sized platform and a strong community, a powerful community back in the 1A auditors. The Fort Worth Police Officers Association responded to Matthew Kruger's termination, saying it raises serious concerns about how internal discipline is administered within the Fort Worth Police Department. The Police Officers Union disagreed with the department's decision and claimed that Police Officer Kruger's use of force was justified and consistent with what is taught in the Fort Worth Police Department Training Academy. Here we go. The police unions backing their police officers, backing the dirty cops. What I tell you, on each and every one of these live streams, we need to start with defund the police unions. These police unions, you know, they have a team of pit bull lawyers. All they do is sit around and scheme up ways to defend and protect dirty cops, bad cops, tyrant cops. Need to defund these police unions. The police union is supporting this bad cop, Matthew Kruger, police officer. That doesn't surprise me. He may get his job back. He very well may be reinstated at the Fort Worth Police Department. Don't be surprised if he does get reinstated. These police unions got a lot of backing, a lot of money, billions of dollars from their bootlickers that despise freedom, despise liberty, and true justice in America. Due to Police Chief Noka's decision today, individuals like, oh, listen to this. Here we go. Due to the Police Chief Noka's decision today, individuals like YouTuber Carolina and Fort Worth will only be empowered in the future to interfere with legitimate police actions, making the job of protecting citizens of Fort Worth even more difficult and dangerous for the brave men and women of the Fort Worth PD. The police union wrote, "Give me a break. These cowards, go get a job in a flower shop if you're so afraid for officer safety. Go get a job at a candle store if you can't handle public interaction, some public criticism when you do things the wrong way." The Fort Worth Police Union looks forward to Police Officer Kruger's arbitration, where they're confident the unbiased third party hearing will reinstate his position with Fort Worth Police Department. Here you go. See, I knew it. I knew it. The police unions, that's all they do. Sit around with their team of pit bull lawyers scheming up ways to defend and protect bad cops, dirty cops. It never stops. It never ends. Carolina and Fort Worth says she planned to file a civil lawsuit with a Fort Worth attorney. The attorney stated the firing was long overdue. It certainly seems the delay was because they wanted to wait until after Carolina's criminal trial was concluded. They're still planning on moving forward with a civil lawsuit. Good. That's insane. Police officer fired for insane arrest on police body cam. Breaking news live December 19, 2024. Stay with us. Hit that like, hit that subscribe tab. Got video, body cam video here for you. Body camera. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Where is it? Where is it? I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. We'll find a way. We're live. First Amendment audit, ID refusal. Double tap that screen. Watch the magic happen. Let's get those likes up there. Let's break the matrix today. Game over, Matrix. Freedom News Now, and the Freedom Army is here. Coming to you from the war room for police accountability and transparency like never before. Here we go. Insane police make a big mistake. ID refusal. First Amendment audit fail. This is in Calhoun County, Battle Creek, Calhoun County Sheriff Department, the Calhoun County Jail. 2 sergeants. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. For the top G of the 1A audit community, holding police accountable like never before. Okay, so we may get contact.
Yep, I'm right back. Sir, could we have a talk for a minute? Can you explain to me why you're video or recording when there's no recording inside the building? Can you give it just a reasoning, sir? It's okay to record out here, but there's signs that say you can't go in there and do it. So can you tell me why you were violating that?
You don't want to talk to us at all? This is really pretty simple, man.
I can let you guys know I'm a citizen journalist.
Okay.
I'm gathering content for a story.
Okay.
Gathering a few pictures.
And that's fine. But we normally have procedures for when you come inside the building,
right,
and record stuff. You got to set up to come inside. Outside the building's fine.
Okay, I can remain outside the building.
Okay.
Yeah, but we do need do you have your ID on you? Because the issue is when you were recording inside of visiting, that's against our rules, and now you're going to have to be banned from inside the building. So we do need your ID. Okay? Do you have that on you, sir? Is that a yes or?
I'm going to disengage from this conversation.
Okay. So
am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained.
Okay, so I'm free to go?
Yeah, you're free to go. So you don't want to give us your ID? Say yeah. I'll call the dispatch.
Sir, we really do need to glance at your ID just so we can update our paperwork to not allow you in visitation without permission.
You suspect me of committing a crime?
Well, you were actually violating some of the inmates'
I'm doing
rights
all right. Hey,
by taking
Could I get your name, officer?
Sergeant Hamilton.
Sergeant Hamilton. Thank you, Sergeant Hamilton.
Now, could I get some cooperation from you and be able to see your ID? Because I'm cooperating with you, sir, and trying to work with you. I'm just asking for your ID.
All right. Thanks. See ya. Like I said, man, we're trying to be decent with you. It's just.
Could I get your name?
I'm sure you
already. Sergeant?
Yeah, my name's Sergeant Galt.
Thank you, Sergeant Galt.
Okay, can we have your name?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
No. At this point, we're just checking on you because it's obviously not normal to be filming the government complex, and it's a security issue. That's why we're asking. So, can you answer my question? Do you or do you not have your ID on you? Is that a yes or no? I'll tell you what we can do, sir. If you're not going to answer my question, I can detain you.
Okay, at this point, if I'm not being detained, I'm just going to be on my way.
So you're going to leave then? Is that what you're telling me?
Am I being detained or am I free to go? If I'm free to go, I'm going to finish my photography work and be on my way.
Okay, and how long is that going to take? Because if it's longer than like the next 5 seconds, then you're going to be detained.
I'm going to be on my way here. I'm going to disengage from these guys. They said okay. I'm not detained.
All right.
They're both armed. Both these officers are armed.
And the same thing goes for the front of the court complex, okay? You hear me, sir? You can't bring any type of recording device inside the building as well. Okay? Okay.
Okay, here's a nice Calhoun County. You got to hit that like tab, hit that subscribe tab for that video at Freedom News Now. That was in Calhoun County Jail, the Calhoun County Sheriff Department. That's a big Calhoun County Justice Center, it's called. They locked up 2 First Amendment auditors this year, 2 activists for recording inside their courthouse, inside a public area, charged them with felonies and misdemeanors. One of them took it to trial, lost, got convicted of multiple felonies and misdemeanor. The other one took my advice. He got out of there with a misdemeanor trespass, had both felonies dismissed. Like $400 fine, but like 1 year probation. That sucks. Who's in here? I see you. JT, welcome. Anon, welcome. Debbie, welcome. Citizen, welcome. Caleb, welcome. Souza, welcome. Jesus, welcome. Mike, welcome. Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you're new here at Freedom News Now. You're just finding us from the YouTube Shorts feed. You're just finding us from the YouTube Shorts feed. We're a civil rights, education, and information YouTube channel, police accountability and transparency. We're talking police officer fired for insane arrest on police body cam live. Breaking news, December 19, 2024. The police officer that used excessive force on Carolina in Fort Worth, fired by Fort Worth Police Department. Fired. We've got the news here. Breaking news. We're covering it here first at Freedom News Now. Artie, thank you. Welcome. 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 Josh, welcome. More W's, guys. More W's. It's all about those total victories here at Freedom News Now. Holding police accountable. Fort Worth police officer fired. Stay with us. Breaking news. Fort Worth police officer fired over excessive use of force and arrest of 60-year-old woman. The department said the officer used excessive force to take the woman into custody, resulting in her being sent to a hospital with injuries. This is a YouTube channel, Carolina and Fort Worth. Fort Worth, Texas. The Fort Worth Police Department has fired one of its police officers after an investigation in the use of force incident where the officer reportedly injured a woman while arresting her. Yeah, he dislocated her elbow, fractured her orbital, busted her all up. Some small little 5'2", 60-year-old woman out there recording police. She's got more courage, more bravery than probably 95%, 99% of the police officers. She's out there recording. But you know, this police department, the chief did the right thing. So you gotta commend them when they do the right thing, when they, you know, if they're gonna stand on the right side of history and fire this police officer, Matthew Kruger, cut his uniform off of him. But like I said, unfortunately, the police unions are right there stepping in and saying he was just following department policy. These police unions with their team of pit bull lawyers that sit around scheming all day, scheming up ways how to protect and defend bad cops like Matthew Kruger, dirty cops like Matthew Kruger. Police officer Matthew Kruger was fired following an investigation. The YouTuber was knocked unconscious within 15 seconds of interaction with the police officer, Kruger. The entire interaction between the first words exchanged and the YouTuber being knocked unconscious lasted 15 seconds. The police officer then told her she was under arrest and went to handcuff her. While she was knocked unconscious, the police officer continued to yell, "Stop resisting! Stop resisting!" That's insane. That's absolutely outrageous. That's what these police officers do. That's how they manipulate their audio when they don't have video recording devices, body cameras. If they just have audio recording devices, or even with their body cameras, they'll obstruct their vision on their body camera to where it just gets the audio, and then they'll yell, stop resisting," after they just use excessive force. This is a perfect example being exposed for all to see here in Fort Worth. I'm just thankful this police chief did the right thing and fired this police officer. Bishop, welcome. Stay with us. We got more cops live. We're breaking the matrix here today at Freedom News Now. Game over, Matrix. Freedom News Now and the Freedom Army is here, coming to you from the war room, straight from the underground. More cops live, 911. Stay with us. Best ID refusal, First Amendment audit fail. We're live. More cops. Insane officers make a big mistake. Refusal, First Amendment audit fail. Tiny little female cop. Stay with us, guys. Tiny little female cop. Of course, she's got two male cops here backing her up. She couldn't do it on her own. She couldn't pull over this big black guy on her own and handle the traffic stop on her own. She needs two men there to back her up. That's why they're getting defunded right now, the Jackson County Sheriff Department. As we speak, they're being defunded. We'll cover that article later. But in the meantime, hit that like, hit that subscribe tab. We got Jackson County Sheriff. Insane officers make a big mistake. ID refusal. First Amendment audit fail. Live. Cops have killed over 800 people so far this year in America. These cops don't even look barely old enough to own a firearm, yet alone carry one. Okay, so we have the Jackson County Sheriff's Department out here today, harassing and collecting from citizens of the community. Looks like Deputy Sukovich over there. He's usually a TM unit, traffic management. That's where he focuses primarily on traffic enforcement. He was nothing more than a snot-nosed little punk when he was growing up. Now he's a bully cop throwing his weight around on people. Way to go, Deputy Sukovich. Way to go. Hey, Officer Deputy Rug.
Stand over there.
Aren't you being sued in federal court right now? Shame on you. Shame on you guys. Shame on what you're doing. Okay, so Rugi's going through his pockets.
Attention retirees, if you're willing.
What's up?
You all right?
Yeah, I just left this I went on second. I didn't. They pulled me over because of my tent.
Okay, so
You think that was to give you a ticket for your tent? No, he's pretty straight up with it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
that's what happens when the camera shows up. This is about police accountability. Make sure nobody's rights are violated. Well, the problem is with their cameras, you can't ever access them. They've got cameras, but they either delete the footage or you can't get to it. That's what they do. They try to put body cameras on to ease public opinion, to think that they're being transparent, but you can't get the video when you go FOIA request it, or ends up deleted. You can't trust cops with their cameras. Okay, so the cops pulled this guy over for window tint. That's just an excuse to pull over a black man. Okay, so we're down here on the scene of a traffic stop. Got 3 Jackson Sheriff deputies pulled over black man for too dark of a window tint. We all know that's just an excuse to pull him over so they can search his vehicle, violate his 4th Amendment rights, searching his vehicle. The cop went through his pockets. It's time to take action, guys. Take action now. Record the police in your area. Okay. Look at this deputy. What? Is that an order?
Yeah.
Is that a lawful order? You want to give me your name and badge number, officer, deputy?
Just set it over there.
What's your name, deputy? Thank you, Deputy Sukovich. If you're giving me orders, I'm going to ask for your name.
Okay.
So I can't walk on this public sidewalk?
I don't want you to go any closer to our investigation. We're about to be done, and then you can be on your way.
Well, you're impeding my investigation right now. You're impeding my investigation, Sukovich. I can't complete my investigation because you're impeding it.
Who am I getting sued by?
You want to identify yourself?
Deputy Rogi.
Deputy Rogi?
Yeah, who's suing me? You said I was getting sued.
Sued in federal court?
By who?
I'm not going over your lawsuit with you. You know about your lawsuit.
I've never been served with a lawsuit.
That doesn't surprise me. The rigged system protects their own. You're protected by the rigged system, Rogie. It all got thrown out, huh? Stay with us. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Got this female cop here. Now she's a detective and she works at the courthouse. She's always dressed up in a, she goes undercover as a, they just had a bust, some sort of bust go on where they had a female cop posing as a, you know how they do it. Yes, they may have busted some people using this cop. She was posing as a 304, I guess. Got picked up. She wears those same clothes in the court when she works at court. You've seen any of our videos. Nah. Stay with us. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe tab. More cops. More cops. Stay with us. More cops on the way. Stay with us. Cops called 911. ID refusal. First Amendment audit fail. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're live. Hit that like, hit that subscribe tab, hit that like, hit that subscribe tab. We got more cops owned. More cops owned. Stay with us. Cover that Fort Worth Police Department. Let's go on real quick here to another one out of Hazard Police Department out of Kentucky. A First Amendment auditor, new auditor just got arrested out there. I'm not even sure what his name is. His channel name. Hazard Police Chief entangled in 2 lawsuits is fired by city commissioners. Breaking news December 19th, 2024. You got to hit that like for that. Hit that subscribe for that. City commissioners in Hazard fired the city police chief on the heels of 2 recent huge lawsuits filed against them. One lawsuit accused the Hazard police chief of improperly arresting a man seeking records, and another alleged the police chief retaliated against an officer who reported an incident of excessive force. Oh, here we go. Good cop allegedly trying to do the right thing, report a bad cop. And the police chief just couldn't have that on his watch. And then on top of that, he arrested an auditor, a journalist, not even an experienced First Amendment auditor, just a YouTuber, a regular guy going in there asking for records like any regular member of the public can do. You don't have to be a First Amendment auditor to do that. You don't have to have a YouTube channel to do that. But I do always recommend that you record it. Always record, always film. Because had he not, this all may have stuck. And this police chief would still be up to the same tyranny. Tyrant actions. Police Chief Darren Williams' employment was terminated effective immediately, city manager confirmed. They wanted the department to go in a different direction, said the county commissioners. The police chief, Eversall, whose background is in law enforcement, said commissioners whose background is in law enforcement said there's a command structure in place at the department to keep it running without problems. The mayor said the police chief Williams had been the chief for about 18 months. Said the city officials hope to hire a replacement quickly. Late last month, a former deputy police chief, Jessica Cornett, filed a federal lawsuit alleging she was demoted, retaliated against, and eventually fired after asking police chief Williams to make a report on an incident in which she said he placed someone in a neck restraint or choked him without justification. Wow. So I'm thinking that First Amendment auditor, YouTuber, just regular guy, he was lucky. This police officer's under investigation for using one of them chokeholds. A lot of those old school cops are that way. They love going to that chokehold. The Chelsea Police Department police officer was setting up for a choke on me multiple times. All over a First Amendment audit at a post office. He was trying to set me up for a chokehold. Isn't that insane or what? And the one police officer is later fired in that incident. That was just another police officer. We got their uniform cut off and them. Going on further, when the police chief Williams declined to complete a use of force report on the incident, Cornett sent a memo to the commissioner and ultimately filed a complaint in circuit court. The police chief pinned the complaint to the wall of police headquarters the next day, according to public records. Then later on, Perry County man, this is the journalist or the YouTuber, filed a lawsuit against Police Chief Williams in the city of Hazard, alleging he was wrongfully arrested and assaulted by Police Chief Williams when he went to the police department to submit a Kentucky open records request, a FOIA request, a simple little FOIA request, and this police chief just couldn't handle it, couldn't take it, completely lost his mind, completely loses his mind, makes a big mistake. I just saw this video recently. Breaking news, December 19, 2024. The lawsuit is asking for the names of the police officers. Or he was doing a standard FOIA, asking for name of police officers, hire dates, and salaries. All is publicly available under Kentucky law. And the police chief snapped, loses his mind, makes a big mistake. Ultimately arrested him, charged him with menacing and disorderly conduct. Get out of here. On top of that, the clerk took his phone, deleted the video without his permission. Somehow he was able to get it back, recover it. Tampering with evidence at the police department. Footage was later recovered. Unbelievable. Talk about a corrupt police department. Hazard, Kentucky. That's as corrupt as it gets there, man. That's as corrupt as it gets. Oh, man. They got the lobby video as well. Nice. We're coming up on over the top of the first hour of this YouTube live stream, this December 19, 2024 YouTube live stream. Talking police officer fired for insane arrest on police body cam live. Make sure you hit that like tab, hit that subscribe tab. If you're new here at Freedom News Now, if you're just finding us from the YouTube Shorts feed. Got more cops on the way. Stay with us. More cops. More cops on the way. We got some insane Karens make a big mistake. ID refusal. First Amendment audit. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Here in Jackson, Michigan. Got some insane Karens make a big mistake. ID refusal. First Amendment audit fail. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe tab. We're live.
Sir, go before we have a problem. Go. Leave him alone. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, you better stay away from me. It's going to be a problem. You need to leave people alone.
Okay, so we got this Darren here that wants to obstruct our work here, wants to interfere.
Yes, can you send an officer right away over to Kroger's, please? I got a person over here disturbing someone while they're sleeping on the sidewalk. He's walking up on. Listen, please please step away from me, sir. Step away from me, please. I need someone here at Kroger's, please, right now. He's got a camera and he's walking up to me right now. I'm asking him to please leave the person alone. The person is sleeping. Please step away from my car. Okay, so I'm asking him to please stay away from the person who's just walking up on somebody that's sleeping with a camera. Right now, I asked him to please stay away from me, and now he's walking up closer into my space. Here's a regular camera. Hey, listen, stay away from my. Okay, listen, go about your business. No, he's walking around, and there's a blue car that's following him around that he must be with.
So this guy right here, he stopped to obstruct my work, interfere with my work, to be a Darren. He called the cops, called 911. Male Karen makes a big mistake, dials 911.
Next to me, so I'm trying to keep him between everybody and keep him away. You need to go, man. Why don't you leave? The police are on their way. You're gonna get in trouble. Please leave. You need to leave. Leave people alone. Listen, stay away from this lady. Stay away from my car.
Yeah, that's what I thought, JT. I thought he was armed as well. I think he was. He kept reaching. He was going to pull something out, reaching. Kept making threats while he's reaching. He just wanted to pull something out. That's the only reason why he confronted me, this coward, this doughboy.
Hey, so that's
Hold on. Yeah, listen. He's just messing with people. You need to stay away from people and get the somewhere.
Why don't you hop in your nice car and drive away if you're so afraid?
I'm not, because you shouldn't be bothering
Hop in your
people.
nice car and
Leave
drive
people
away.
Alone.
You're the one harassing people here. You're
I'm
harassing
asking you
me.
to leave people alone.
Maybe you should heed your own advice.
Leave people alone. Stop.
Heed your own advice.
Leave people alone that can't defend themselves.
Heed your own advice.
What happens to you? Leave this lady alone. Please stay away from this lady's car, dude. Stay away from people, dude. Listen, stay away from somebody, dude. You're gonna have a problem. Just close your window.
Look at this. Look at this scene this guy's created. This guy's created this entire scene. This entire scene was created by this guy. Had to stop and
Stay away from people.
This guy had to stop.
You're trying to hurt somebody that can't defend themselves. Stay away from people.
This guy's absolutely unbelievable.
I don't care, because listen, you're gonna have a problem.
Stop making your threats.
I'm not making no threats. I'm telling you right now. Stay the away from people's cars and away from people.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Who's coming in the driveway?
You want to interrupt?
You know what?
Mr. Big Mouth? Mr. Big Mouth.
Shut up.
Let's get Mr. Big Mouth here on camera.
Shut up. Hey, here I am. God, here you are. There, that's right there.
This is what this guy, Mr. Big Mouth.
That's to you.
Don't get close to me.
Sure. The police will take care of you. They're on their way.
This is America. This is what America.
He is a narcissistic asshole.
This is the kind of people we have in America here.
You happen to be in America too, and look at you. You're being
Loves
jerk.
wants to call the cops on people for photography, First Amendment. There you go. Get the hell out of here.
No, I'm not leaving no.
Look at this guy. Wow, unbelievable. Look at this male Karen.
Now he's gonna be a walk away.
So yeah, they're all freaking out because we're out here recording and documenting the homeless crisis in Jackson, Michigan. It's the sidewalks, the streets, the parks. They're all flooded with homeless illegals, homeless vets. We're just recording and documenting it, gathering content for his story, and these insane Karens, insane Darrens lose their mind, form up an angry mob of 10 and call the police on us all for recording. You know, they tried to claim they love freedom. They do anything but respect and adore freedom. They despise it. The video doesn't lie. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you like truth, integrity, honor, justice, loyalty, selfless service, courage, you get it all here at Freedom News Now with your host, Justin Mack. Hit that like, hit that subscribe tab. Hey.
What part don't you understand? Leave the person alone. What part don't you understand, dude? Leave the person alone.
Stay away from me.
Okay, listen, I'm telling you.
Go back to your car and wait for the cops. Stay away from me.
Hold on. Just let them get out of the car and listen. I'm the one that called the police, okay? He is bothering this innocent person that ain't doing nothing but laying on the damn ground, okay? I told him to step away from him. He walked up to the lady over here, threatening the lady over here, right? I got him to
want to stay? No, stay back over there.
See?
On the sidewalk.
See, he doesn't understand. He's pulling out, and he's trying to make. See, stay away from the lady, dude. He doesn't understand. He keeps walking up on the lady. No. He keeps interfering with the person that ain't doing nothing to nobody. Come on. That's not right on any level.
Is this normal behavior?
No, it is not.
It's scary. I'm the one that called.
Yeah. Well, Brooker's called too.
Well, he told me to call.
So, listen, something needs to happen. He cannot be threatening people. He cannot be trying to harass people.
He get mace out and try to spray people?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's taking all of
He's
them.
not in his face like this. And he's talking on the headset.
Yeah.
And he's threatening people with his mace.
Look at these Karens. Look at these Karens calling the cops over a First Amendment protected activity.
Oh my God.
These are a bunch of Karens here.
Want to step over here?
Sure.
What's going on?
I didn't call the cops. That was my First Amendment right.
Yeah, but why are you taking them? Why are you talking to them?
They interfered with me. I'm over here doing my work, my business. I'm a journalist, citizen journalist, gathering content for a story.
Okay.
Citizen journalist. Get the light to my back. Citizen journalist gathering content for a story, documenting the matters of public interest. And the guy in the orange car and the blue, he comes and starts threatening me, getting in my face, and
Okay,
he doesn't know what he's talking
why
about.
Why you had the mace out on them?
Because he's threatening me, coming and getting in my face, threatening to, I'm thinking he's going to attack me. I've been attacked before out here. I'm not threatening anybody.
Okay.
I'm just standing here with the right to defend myself, documented matters of public interest. Homeless population's real big here.
And they said that you were in his face, talking to him, and
they can say what they want. They got proof of any of that? I've got video of everything
I'm not asking
doing.
for proof. I'm just saying that. What's your response to that?
Just I've documented matters of public interest. I'm a citizen journalist gathering content for a story.
Document evidence of public interest. So the public.
Could I get your name and badge number first? Sorry.
043.
What's your name?
Morgan.
Morgan, thanks, Officer Morgan. Appreciate it. Get one of your superiors out here. They know who I am. They see me out here documenting all the time. I've got hundreds of videos.
Who are you?
I don't wish to identify myself.
You just asked me who my name and badge number is.
You're a public servant. I'm not.
You said my supervisor know who you are, so.
Well, I'll give you my first name. I'll give you my first name. My first name is Justin. These guys are creating a big scene out of nothing.
Everybody else walking up on the lady on her car.
Me also.
Yeah, like you.
So listen, that's a problem.
See what I mean? Is this legal?
You said you want a supervisor?
And
Did you say that?
Well, if you don't handle this correctly, you might want to contact the supervisor and ask them who you're dealing with out here.
Why do I need to contact my supervisor?
Well, I'm just not sure how you're going to handle this situation with these guys. They're spewing out a lot of lies.
You need to stay away separate from them.
I am. I'm not on there. I'm staying out here. See this right here? That's public property. I'm staying on public property. I'm not going to escalate. They come up on me. They got this mob mentality at Forum. Just like, did you see any videos of Jackson, Michigan, the mob mentality in Jackson, Michigan?
Stop talking to them.
I'm talking to you. I can't interact with you now, okay? You're part of them. You're telling me you're them. One of them?
I'll come back to you in a minute.
You're one of them. You're already taking sides. I see where you're at. Get your sergeant out here. Get your sergeant out here. This is unbelievable.
Look at my camera, everyone. I have a camera. Look at my camera.
See, look at these guys. These guys are just the whole time. Look at this mob mentality, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 people. 10 people formed an angry mob. Guys, Jackson, Michigan, 10 people formed an angry mob. Hey, officer, you see what's going on, officer? Angry mob mentality. You see it. I document it. You see it.
You started.
Give me that viral video.
It's Justin, right?
Yep. Yes, sir. Can I get your name and badge number?
121.
I can't hear you.
Allison 121.
Allison 121. Appreciate it. I need a call number on this too, report number before you leave, Officer Morgan. That police officer, the white cop, he was one of a few cops that ended a guy a month or so ago. He was a police officer, was getting exposed as being a gay cop, allegedly, by his other police officers. Then he goes out and ends a man. It was in November. It was less than a month ago. I guess he wanted to prove his manhood. I don't know. Prove that he wasn't a gay cop. I don't know. We're just reporting and documenting on it. Not saying there's anything wrong with it. Police officer Jason Allison, super gay cop with the Jackson City Police Department, ended a man recently and then put handcuffs on a body. I mean, talk about insane. Talk about crazy. So look at this. Look at this. Look at the mob mentality. Look at the mob mentality. Why is he This is unbelievable. So this black cop and that other Zogbot, Jason Allison, the gay cop, they trespassed us for 1 year from going and getting food, banned us from getting food from the grocery store for 1 year. If that's not cruel and unusual punishment, I don't know what is. For recording on a public sidewalk, you get banned from eating food, banned from going to the grocery store, getting food for a year. Are they trying to end somebody? Trying to end the journalist? Trying to make them homeless? Trying to starve them? That's that good little Zogbot. Jason Allison, the allegedly gay cop, super gay cop, and this ignorant black cop, I guess. Morgan. I get tired of dealing with these ignorant cops. But that's what we do here, exposing ignorant cops, dumb cops, tyrant police officers. That's what we do here. What I deal with out here, taking pictures in public. This is what I deal with in Jackson, Michigan. I appreciate you showing up and de-escalating this. What am I doing?
Something that you created?
No, wait a minute here. I wouldn't get food at that Kroger anyways. From what I hear, that a lot of people getting food poisoning from that Kroger there, and a lot of people getting ill from eating at that Kroger off Argyle. I wouldn't go there. I know that Kroger, that's where all the blacks go and get all their groceries. From down on the south side, down the hood. Like, I don't go there and get my groceries there at the hood. That's probably where that black cop goes and gets his groceries. No thanks. No thanks. I'm not going there anyway. Not going there anyway. Don't want to get sick. Don't want to get ill from their food. Kroger on Argyle Road in Jackson, Michigan. You're unbelievable.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Stay away from me. Stay away from me.
Am I posed a threat?
Yes, you do. You already posed a threat to me. You and this Karen right here.
Oh my God, you guys are insane.
You're out here doing the justice. You're doing the right thing. You keep this up. Hey, excuse me.
Hey guys, they left, both of them left. Hit that like, hit that subscribe tab. Got some crybabies in here. Oh, they're from Texas. Oh, they're big and bad. They're from Texas. They got their two-way in Texas. Make sure you go cry to your daddy, the state, to make sure you get your license. Go pay your daddy. Go pay your state of Texas so you can have your license, have your 2A rights, you little coward. Little Texas coward, you're so brave. Go pay the state so you can have your second rights, your 2A rights. Little crybaby. You ain't doing nothing, you little crybaby. But paying your money to the state so you can have your rights. And then crying when anyone else is out exercising their freedoms without paying for it like you little coward. It's all about total victories here at Freedom News Now. Total victories. Those W's, guys. Those W's. Those W's. What a great time to be alive. So, yeah, we're talking about police officer fired for insane arrest on police body cam live out in Fort Worth, Texas. Fort Worth police officer fired over excessive use of force and arrest of a YouTuber, a female YouTuber. The department said the officer used force to take the woman into custody, resulting in her being sent to a hospital with injuries. Yeah, she had a dislocated elbow, fractured orbital, busted up, all busted up. All because he didn't want to be recorded. Breaking news, December 19, 2024, Fort Worth, Texas. The Fort Worth Police Department has fired one of its officers after investigating a use of force incident where the police officer injured a woman while arresting her, allegedly. No, not allegedly, he did. The police officer, Matthew Kruger, was fired following an admin investigation into the incident. The YouTuber, cop watcher, First Amendment auditor, Carolina and Fort Worth was out recording some tyrant cops one night over the summer. The body camera footage showed the police officer exiting the patrol car and addressing the YouTuber. Within 15 seconds, the police officer told her she was under arrest and used excessive force, slamming her down onto the ground, knocking her fully unconscious. And then, of course, the police officer does what they like to do, manipulate their on-body audio cameras or body cameras. Started yelling, stop resisting, as a female YouTuber, was knocked out cold, knocked out unconscious with agonal breathing. You can hear in the video, and the police officer's yelling, stop resisting, to cover his A. I mean, another coward police officer cut his uniform off on him. Thankfully, the police chief did the right thing and did cut his uniform off of him and fired him. Let's keep it clean in there in the chats. We can't allow some of those, some of the speech that's coming out in there from some of these bootlickers. You know, these thin blue liners, these bootlickers, they're a violent type of people. They can't function with the rest of us. They need to be locked up behind bars like this Matthew Kruger. You know, he got fired. The next step after civil suit is get him arrested and locked up behind bars for assault on this female. Don't be afraid of some of them little cowards that are coming in here, trolls, hiding behind their little keyboard warriors. They never confront us out in the real world. The top G of the 1A audit community, the final boss. Just insane here at Freedom News Now. Stay with us. More cops. Stay with us. More cops on the way. Female YouTuber sustained multiple injuries during the arrest and was taken to the hospital for treatment. This is still out of Fort Worth. She was later released from the hospital, booked into jail, and charged with interference of public duties, resisting of arrest, false alarm or report. She was convicted in a jury trial, received 30 days. She was convicted on the one charge, resisting. You know, that you want to talk about bootlickers. These jury pools are full of bootlickers, full of police officers, court workers, government workers. You know, the jury pool is only so big. It's a small jury pool. Depending on what little township, what little county you belong to, maybe 200 people in your jury pool, maybe 100, maybe 1,000. They pick the same 12 people every time that they know they can get convictions with to make it look like they got some sort of legitimate rule of law they're operating there instead of this kangaroo court. Police Officer Kruger's chain of command found through the investigation that the level of force he used was not justified and violated Fort Worth PD policy, said Fort Worth Police Chief Neil Nokus, who agreed with the determination and fired Police Officer Matthew Kruger. Got to commend you for that, Police Chief Neil Nokus. I'll give you credit where credit is due when you do the right thing, when you fire a police officer. You cut his uniform off of him. Get him out. More cops. Stay with us. More cops. More police. Where is it? Where is it? I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Where is it? I'll find it. Jackson County Courthouse. Cops show up. Police on scene. Where is it? Michigan Courthouse loses it over First Amendment audit. Got an in courthouse. First Amendment audit. Two-way audit. Two-way audit at the courthouse. How many of those do you see? Two-way audit, 1A audit at the Jackson County D12 courthouse. 1A audit, 2A audit. Live. Hit that like, hit that subscribe tab. Got Jackson City Police on scene. Got this super gay cop, Michael Crusoe, shows up on scene. Some other police officers from the Jackson City Police Department come to me behind the scenes and wanted me to expose this super gay cop, Michael Crusoe, from the Jackson City Police Department. He's on scene. Let's see how he acts, see how he fails his First Amendment audit. Live.
What are you here for? What are you here for?
Officer, no disrespect to you, Officer Crusoe. I'm just here for some business today. I'd just like to be left alone and handle my business. If I can take care of my business, that's my First Amendment, gathering content for a story, that's all. So,
Morning.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Morning.
Mr. Rivera.
Morning. Okay, so this sergeant right here is attacked. The sergeant,
Let's get to you.
please, sir, please don't attack me. That's all I'm asking. Do not attack
What's your
me.
official business here?
I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content for a
Do you have
story.
any weapons on you? Because my understanding is you beeped it,
I walked through the metal detector.
right, it beeped and you refused to stop.
Oh, I didn't. I stopped right there. I've got it on video.
Okay, so do you have any weapons on you?
I'm not here to answer your questions.
All right, are you going
You want me to go back through there and for you, or?
If you would, yes.
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Let's
No
walk.
problem. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. I'm not here to cause any problems, guys. I'm here to gather content for the store. Just here to gather content for the store. That's all.
He's gonna go back through the metal detector, he said.
I went through there once. Okay, so we don't want to have our back turned on this guy.
They'd like you to leave, Justin.
I can't walk through the. Why can't I take care of my business?
What's your business? You got a court case here, you got...
I'm a journalist covering a story.
What's the story?
I don't need to provide my story to you. It's not out yet. I don't want to let the story out yet.
Can you advise him that if he doesn't have official business, is he trespassing?
If you want to do your journalism, you can do it out front. You're not allowed.
I can't cover a story in the building?
Unless you have business. What is it?
There's a story I'm covering.
What's the story?
Why do you need to see what the story is?
Because you are causing a disturbance in the building. You have made people very uneasy, myself included, when it's dark outside and you're dressed the way you're dressed. I, as a female, was a little, I would say, nervous.
Of photography.
Your appearance. No, of your appearance.
Oh, photography makes you nervous now.
No, you made me nervous standing in front of the door, okay, so that I couldn't come in. So what I'm saying is there's.
She made it inside, so apparently I didn't.
I'm not the only one, so we need you to leave unless you have official business here.
I do have official business.
You don't have official business. Do you have a court case? If you are a journalist here, you need to file a media request. Have you filed a media request like the rest of the media?
I'm not going in the court building. I'm not going in the courtroom.
You are in the building.
That's only for in the courtroom, not in the public area.
File a media request or leave the building.
I'm in a public area.
You're not allowed in the building.
Can I get your name, please?
We're going to make it easier.
Can I get your name, please?
We're either going to leave the building.
Can I get your name, please, if you're going to ask me to leave?
My name is Tammy Bates.
Tammy Bates? And
Yes,
what's your
sir.
position here, Tammy?
I'm the court administrator of the district court.
And you're refusing me my First Amendment rights inside the public area of the court building.
Because you are causing a disturbance. So if you are causing a disturbance in a public building, you may be asked to leave.
And how is I causing this disturbance?
I just told you, you are making the employees here nervous of your appearance. You are in the building.
That's only for in the court room, not in the public
File a
area.
media request.
This insane Karen absolutely loses her mind. She's out now. She's no longer there. She's been removed or resigned, or that tyrant's out of there. We helped her cut her uniform off of her court administrator uniform after this video went viral multiple times. You gotta like that, cutting court administrators' uniforms off of them. Insane Karen court administrators and gay cops all in one in the same First Amendment audit. I love it. I'm so thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you who joins us here on these YouTube live streams here at Freedom News Now. I'm your host, Just Insane, coming to you from the war room, straight from the underground, for police accountability and transparency like never before. If you're new here, if you're just finding our YouTube channel from the YouTube Shorts feed, we're a police accountability and transparency YouTube channel. Civil rights education and information YouTube channel, free press, guerrilla journalist, citizen journalist, independent media. We got more police officers fired for insane arrest on police body cam live. Hit that like, hit that subscribe tab. We got more cops. Stay with us. Got police officers owned, ID refusal, First Amendment audit fail. We got a homeless guy here. The police officers are messing with this homeless guy. This is what it looks like when someone's messing with the homeless. Not a First Amendment auditor out gathering content for his story when they have 10 insane Karens form an angry mob and call the police on you. Watch this. Watch these Jackson City police officers, how they handle a homeless veteran. This veteran of the year here gets handled by the city police department. We're just recording and documenting it on it. That's all we can do, record and document. You know, it makes me wonder. Hit that like, hit that subscribe.
Please tell me that.
No.
Oh, the patty papier is missing.
What's going on here? They treating you all right?
Huh?
Are they treating you okay?
But they're just responding, to the car, community live. They say I go bottle that. They're in a glass bottle open.
Did they tell you what the? Did they tell you what the?
And what happened to me before you did? The guy jumped out like his head. None of that happened about that. No phone call that happened about that, right? No, you investigate?
Investigate what?
That's what I told you.
You told me that there was nothing.
I told you. You're right. I told you. The guy jumped out.
So they just got a call for. This officer just got a call for a shots fired report, Woodbridge. There. Oh, don't leave yet. Why you guys? Don't leave yet. Come on, guys. Come on. We just got here. Give me some content. That's all. That's just a report. It's all cleaned up. You guys are all good. Come on, guys. You guys aren't gonna clean up his encampment today? Can I get some questions? Wow, no questions for the media here. Looks like we saved another one. Saved another one from the thin blue line, guys. Unbelievable. Camera shows up and they leave the homeless guy alone. Wow. Wow. Camera shows up and they chases them away. I'm Freedom News Now. Hold up.
Are you Freedom News Now?
Yeah, Freedom News Now, man. Freedom News
You
Now.
got a number I can contact you?
Just
Card or anything?
no cards. Just you can find me online if you can get online.
Well, you know who Patty Papier is? She's Consumer's Energy president. She's missing $230 million missing.
There's just a shots fired report. That's why they took off out of here. Someone's car just got shot on Woodbridge. So they'll be back. Did you know what the call was for? Did they explain to you what the call was for?
The church called the cops said they don't want me out here. That's not
No, not you. They said they don't mind you. They just don't want. So yeah, this is a homeless veteran. This is at one time, this is a veteran of the year. Now look at him. He's homeless. Out on the streets. Not a First Amendment auditor, not a cop watcher. You know, standing on the right side of history, the law-abiding heroes, the white hats, the First Amendment auditors, the cop watchers. No, it's a homeless veteran here. Former veteran of the year. I hope he doesn't have I wonder if he's got a 501c3 too. He's pushing. Doubt it. Doubt it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Your things on their property. Just keep your things off their property on the sidewalk. That's the call I heard. They specifically said that they don't care if you're here. They're okay with you here because they don't want them to just show up and take you to jail and leave your stuff here. But as long as you keep your stuff off their property, yeah, just do that and you should be okay. But you got to respect that. If they're going to let you be here, at least kind of keep it somewhat decent looking, and then they'll let you stay, you know. What's this stuff? What's all this stuff?
This is the news I found right there. It was in the wood chips over here. This was the logo. I had an eye. They had something going like this. Newport, menthol cigarettes.
Oh, for sale?
Pretty soon you'll never be able to get a menthol cigarette. Right here, the 2 liter of Mount.
That's pretty sad. That's a homeless. You know, in Jackson, Michigan, that's why we're out recording and documenting, gathering stories on the homeless situation. I could go out every day and gather a new homeless video in Jackson, Michigan. The streets are flooded with homeless illegals, homeless veterans. You know, we need to bring the price of housing down, get the price of rent down, price of housing. I know how we could do it. Get rid of about 50 million illegals. That'll help bring the cost of living down, the cost of your groceries down, the cost of rent and living down. I mean, it's real simple math, but that's not going to happen. I see they already shot that down with this new, suppose in 2025, they're talking about mass deport. Now, mass deport. That's not going to happen. That's never going to happen. I've been saying it all along. It's not going to happen. Now they're already saying they're pushing, just the most violent we're going to get rid of. The most violent we're going to deport. That's only like 50,000. What about the other 10 million that come in the last 4 years? More like 50 million, 100 million, 150 million illegals. But 50,000? That's what you get. That's what you guys selected for. I hope you're happy. That's what you selected for. Not us, not here. We don't participate in those fully rigged, fully corrupt selection worshiping ceremonies. Speaking of which, coming up on 2025 is going to be a whole new year. Whole new year for accountability and transparency. You know, it's a great time to be alive. I look forward to it. Stay with us. Fort Worth Police Department. Fort Worth police officer fired over excessive use of force and arrest. We also covered the Hazard, Kentucky police chief who was fired amid 2 huge lawsuits. One for arresting a citizen journalist for Trying to get public records, FOIA requests. We hadn't touched on this yet, but we'll touch on this here real quick. The Jackson County Sheriff Department, Jackson, Michigan, defunded. Jackson County Sheriff Department and the courthouse get defunded by the American taxpayer. Jackson County commissioners follow through on defunding the Jackson County Jail and Jackson County Sheriff and Courthouse after multiple millages were shut down by selectors. Jackson County commissioners approved more than $1 million in defunding from the 2025 budget, including $615,000 from the sheriff's budget. That's total victory. That's a big W, total victory. You know, this Jackson County Sheriff Department just was sued for nearly $2 million. Cost the taxpayers nearly $2 million. Now they're begging for more money. Not another extra dime for the Jackson County Sheriff Department. Make some cuts. And that's what they're doing. They're making cuts. They wanted more money after just paying up nearly $2 million in a huge lawsuit from the former tyrant sheriff, Stephen Rand. We the people said not another extra dime. Keep up the great work. We salute you, all you freedom lovers out there. We salute you, all you freedom-loving patriots, standing on the right side of history. That's right, one of dozens of lawsuits. D-Man, welcome. Brian, welcome. JT, welcome. Welcome. Stay with us. More cops on the way. Got more cops on the way. Hit that like, hit that subscribe tab. We're almost there. Real close. We're about 10 subscribers away to 118,000. Be that lucky number, 118,000 subscriber. Win that free merch here at Freedom News Now. We've still got a couple Thin Blue Line Flag of Tyranny shirts to give away. Got some News Now shirts to give away. We just updated the Freedom News Now store on our YouTube channel. Go check that out. We discontinued the Thin Blue Line Flag of Tyranny shirt. It may come back in 2025 if we see enough people asking for it. But for now, it's been discontinued. If you'd like to show your support here at Freedom News Now, the Super Chat. Help show your support for these live streams, for police accountability, civil rights education, and information. The top G of the 1A audit community. Talking the breaking news out of Fort Worth, Texas today. The Fort Worth police officer, Matthew Kruger, who used excessive force on one YouTuber, Carolina, in Fort Worth. Make sure you go show her your support after this live stream. She suffered a dislocated elbow, fractured orbital, other bruises, contusions, cuts from this aggressive Fort Worth police officer, Matthew Kruger. He was fired following an admin investigation regarding the incident. Luckily, she was live streaming it, recording it. You know, thankfully, she was live streaming and it got out there. Who knows what would have happened to that video? Yes, the Hazard, Kentucky police chief was fired as well after 2 huge multiple lawsuits pending. Their commissioners, city commissioners, fired the Hazard City police chief. Breaking news, December 19, 2024. 2. This week, multiple police officers being fired. We got a female police officer fired out of White Hill, Ohio. Police officer fired. Getting multiple police officers fired in this week alone. You got to hit that like tab for that. You got to hit that subscribe tab if you like that information. Got more cops on the way. Stay with us. More cops, more police. Let's get to that lucky number 118,000. We're real close. Oh, real close, guys. Real close. I don't know if we'll make it or not today. About 5 to 10 away. We're getting close to lucky number 118,000. We may have to. We'll go live again this week. Make sure you ring the bell to enable all notifications so you never miss a new YouTube live stream or new YouTube video alert here at Freedom News Now. Yeah, Ohio off the chain. Connie, Mary, to all y'all out there. Hope y'all have a safe and happy time out there. Safe and happy. Get out there and record some police. Engage in that First Amendment audit. Speaking of which, all you new activists, new First Amendment auditors, cop watchers, youthful activists out there, you always have a place here at Freedom News Now. Reach out to us at freedomnewsnow2@gmail.com. You always have a place here with Team One, the Team One bros here at Freedom News Now. I'm so thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you. Come join us, stand on the right side of history with the law-abiding heroes. We're the white hats, the law-abiding heroes. Stand on the right side of history. Protecting and defending civil rights for current and future generations, now and forever. We got more cops on the way. Cops called 911. Stay with us. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. What a great time to be alive. So thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you. You all deserve a round of applause. You all deserve a pat on the back for all your great work. You know, it's because of you, we the people, getting these police officers fired for insane arrest on police body cam. It's your work. The First Amendment auditors, citizen journalists, we the people, the 1A audit community, with your emails, your phone calls. redressing your grievances. You know, with that being said, we don't stop. We never stop. We never give up. It's all about that fight. Continue charging forward to victory for those W's here at Freedom News Now. It's all about those W's and total victory here at Freedom News Now. We're talking police officer fired for insane arrest on police body cam live on this December 19th, 2024 YouTube live stream. Talking cops, police officers fired. Huge lawsuit. Best ID refusal, First Amendment audit. Got more cops on the way. Stay with us. If you like those live First Amendment audits, if you like those insane Karen videos, insane Karens make a big mistake, get owned by First Amendment auditor, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thank you for joining us on these live streams. JT, Anon, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Caleb, thank you. D-Man, thank you. Connie, thank you. Mark, thank you. So thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here on these YouTube live streams. We're going to wrap this YouTube live stream up, talking police officers fired for insane arrest on police body cam live on this December 19th, 2024 YouTube live stream. As always, thank you for watching Freedom News Now, First Amendment Audit. I'll see you on the next one. Freedom News Now, First Amendment Audit. I'm out.